Hello everyone. Today is Monday, November 5th, 2021. Today's topic is about pride and why we need the ego. But let's talk about the ego first. The ego is part of our nature. We develop ego since the beginning of our childhood. We have to develop an I, a certain identity. So the environment we grew up in, the beliefs we followed, the habits we imitated, our parents, our schools, our siblings, if you have siblings, our teachers, are our teachers. So that is called the school of life. So we are educated. And the belief of free will is part of this belief. Again, it's all belief. Now, the ego is absolutely necessary. Why? Because it's our source of identity. And we need an ego to survive. So our ego expresses desires. Desire for an education, desire for a partner, desire for certain foods, a desire for a certain religion or faith. So desire is basically the essence of man. Everything that our ego personality needs expresses desire. So desires are a good thing. It's a good thing. It helps us preserve our existence. And it's all necessary. So now there are laws in nature. The laws of self-preservation, the law of necessity, the law of cause and effect, and the law of inertia. These laws express all of nature, all of humanity, all of all living things. So it's necessary that we do what we do according to the knowledge that we have. So if you have knowledge that is clear, you act in a realistic, rational way. If you're reactive and constantly in anger or frustration, it only means that your knowledge is confused. One of the major confusion is the belief of free will. What I mean by that is that you see someone doing something that you disapprove of. Automatically, you will feel pain, hate, and anger. Automatically. You have no choice. You cannot stop feeling this way. So the mind, the brain, has a certain limitation. And this limitation is from our perception. See, I'm in the park right now, so there are people around me, and there's a child in the background crying. That's okay. So endeavor to concentrate. Now, because this is, again, the school of life. What is pride? You know, there are beliefs that we should have pride. Well, pride is good, yes. Prideful of your religion or prideful of your race or your color. However, pride is an exaggeration of the self. So the ego has this exaggeration. Also, an individual who feels rejection or dejection, they have low self-esteem, a poor sense of self. That is a polarity of this high exaggeration or this exaggeration of feeling inferior. Now, what is the goal? The goal is to improve our understanding. How? By listening to these videos, learn how to see yourself without judgment. And what I recommend that you do is take a journal, begin to write the episode, the experiences, the circumstances that trigger you, the events. And then put down, I feel pain, hate, and anger. As you do this, you'll begin to activate the mind. And the mind, again, there's two parts of the mind. The part that wants to think and understand. And the other part is a passive part. The passive part relies on memory, and that is where the ego lives and thrives. So the intelligence is another part of our nature that can be embraced if you begin to do what I recommend. I have several students. If you're interested in doing what I do, just follow me. My group is called The Way of Spinoza. You take care.